This is a reading about Christina Downer, who went missing from Koreatown in Los Angeles. Christina Downer is the sister of a famous SNL writer. So Christina went missing, and they found activity on her devices after the fact, pretending to be her. Now, let me say, when I connected with this vision I had, I saw a shovel digging into soil, soft, rich soil, had a little bit of pebbles in it. It was dark outside and there were scattered trees. And I honed in on this necklace I saw wrapped at the base of the shovel handle. And each time the person shoveled into the ground, I could see the trinket on the necklace moving. At first, it looked like a heart charm on a necklace. And then I kept looking, and closer, it appeared to be a rosary. A Catholic individual is involved. And this was the foot of a man digging the hole. I draw 2 cards from the deck already. It's the Queen of Cups and it's the Empress. There is a loving woman, a mother as well. This woman is a mother. Pregnancy was involved, and so was love. Christina was pregnant and in love. She started to envision her future with this child, and she was very happy about it. Completely positive about the future that she was going to have waiting for her and this child. This child was meant to be born an air sign: Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But since Christina is gone, this child is not to be born at this time. This is what was known to the assailant. This was the problem with the assailant. They didn't want Christina to envision these grand ideas of happiness and joy with the child. There was another child involved already. And this caused severe stress and heartache. This was meant to be kept a secret. This new happiness and Christina's visions for her future child and wonderful life. This wasn't good for someone else. The assailant was already close to somebody else in their life before they met Christina. And this, the assailant needed to keep a secret from. The assailant needed to keep the secret from this individual, from their past. Because whatever the assailant had going on with this other person, he was a father already. And this was going to break his manhood if it was to get out. The secret that he had a child with Christina. He decided to fight the situation with Christina regarding this child that was to come. And he set out working on this idea. He came up with a plan that would be successful in stopping the situation. But this wasn't easy. This was a burden. Time was running out. He did this because there was a kink in his plans. Having to give up money would cause great emotional stress on him. He didn't want to lose his relationship with somebody else. He didn't want to be tied to Christina. It wouldn't have been peaceful for him in his mind. I don't think this individual wanted to be tied down by Christina. Christina had already been talking about needing money, and he didn't want to give any. She was talking about starting a family, getting a home. It seems like when she found out she was pregnant, she started to immediately plan wonderful things for a future life with this man. And seeing the money would be including not just herself, but more people, not just the baby, but her family. The assailant seems to believe that by being tied to Christina, the finances would also be tied to the people that are related to her. So he felt like he was going to have to dish out more money, not just for Christina and a baby, but possibly her family, her friends, or her siblings, or her family, or if she ever needed money for get-togethers, birthday parties. It was the whole idea of including Christina's family was going to cost him a lot of money. This person needed to hold on to their ability to be free, to act upon opportunities in life that brought them joy, fulfilling the passions in their life, whatever their goals were, whatever the aspirations were. This assailant needed to hold on to the ability to steer their own cart, if you will, in life. And this brought about toxic behaviors within this person. Their passion to cling on to, their addictions, continuing to fulfill their fantasies and desires. This was what the assailant did not want to be stopped in their life. This individual liked to have continuous opportunities coming at them in life. And to have this baby now on the way, somebody that wants to be married to them, was going to stop them from that lifestyle that they were living. This person wasn't prepared to be a father. I guess the idea must have set in and they got scared after they started to think about how he would be losing money. And he just wasn't emotionally fulfilled. He wasn't mature enough. He wasn't willing to give that kind of emotional, not that he was immature, but he didn't want to have to give that kind of emotional, expending that energy. They already had something going on in their life, and to have to include other people emotionally was just too much for this individual. They couldn't handle it. And couldn't see their way out of the situation, so they had to end it. They needed to cut off Christina before she could enter the threshold of the home life with him and his family. He felt that he could maintain his security and his wealth by putting an end to it. That goes without saying, huh? Like, no shit, Sherlock. You're gonna have to put some money up. Writing the check, this dick can't cash. Oh man, alright, here we go. This is just, isn't it? People need to figure it out before they go touching hairs on people's heads to make shit happen in their life. They need to fucking deal with themselves first and their bullshit in their head. This person is still looking for new opportunities, still looking for new interests, sexual interests. He probably has a good lawyer that knows that he did it. and is protecting him from getting in trouble because he has some kind of pull in the justice system regarding the situation. So even though the justice system may know, policeman may know that he did it, he's able to slink away somehow. And this has helped him to continue on and not get in trouble for it. He manipulated his way out of it. This guy's a good manipulator. He probably had an alibi. They don't know where he was, and he can say that he was anywhere, basically. They don't know where he was. He said he was somewhere, because he knows exactly what to say. Which sounds like his attorney has helped him to say the right thing, obviously. Somebody told him. Somebody coached him. It has hung him up in a way. Now he has to keep things in balance. He's got to run a tight ship. It's got to be a fine line that he walks. Because people know what he did. People know it was him that did it. He was in a relationship. So this woman knows, whoever he was in a relationship knows about it. I think this man has dimmed his choices in life and with the people around him. They know what he's done. So it's like a situation where everybody knows, but they can't get him on anything. So the news doesn't know they're not making him look any kind of way at all. Why is that? Guilty people who can pull strings in the justice system, they seem to not get any nasty clout. No screen time for their BS that they cause. They get off the hook. The Hierophant and the Hermit. This is a scandal. Just him being involved with the justice system, like when they question him and everything, has pretty much sort of ruined his life. And he feels like he has to go outside of his community now to find a woman. The Star. No, just to impregnate another one. And then possibly decide later, oh no, I don't think I want to take this financial burden on. Yeah, he's like checking out to see how much money he has. This guy is just weird. He wants to look like a married man for some reason. And he's just looking at how much money he has, if he can do it, if he can handle the bills and everything. but he can't. I guess times are hard for a lot of people. Most people that are not in the top %. This guy is like, he doesn't have enough to even have a wife. And this really upset his ego. Like, is he gonna kill off every woman that he impregnates from here on out? Because he can't afford it? This is causing him, you know, mental disease. To feel obligated to get married. And it's like playing all these nasty games to the point where he kills somebody. If you want to research Christina Downer and the man, then you can do that. He is in the papers. So if you like this video, subscribe to my channel to see more.